Welcome back, Coinology. If you have ever picked up a simple 1-cent coin and dropped it into a jar without thinking twice, you might have unknowingly held one of the most fascinating pieces in American numismatic history. Millions of people overlook these tiny copper-colored coins every single day, assuming they are worth only 1 cent. But what if one ordinary-looking penny could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even far more than its face value? That possibility has captured the imagination of collectors around the world for decades, and among the most talked about coins is the 1982 1-cent coin. This single year changed the history of the United States cent forever. It was a year filled with major transitions, fascinating varieties, and unexpected rarities that continue to excite collectors today. Whether you inherited an old coin collection, found a handful of pennies in your attic, or simply became curious after hearing incredible stories online, the 1982 penny is a coin that deserves your attention. To understand why the 1982 1-cent coin is so important, we have to travel back to the early 1980s. Inflation had become a serious concern in the United States. The price of copper continued to rise, making it increasingly expensive for the government to produce pennies. In fact, there came a point where the metal inside a penny was approaching the coin's actual face value. Producing billions of copper pennies every year was becoming financially unsustainable. Officials at the United States Mint knew they had to make a major decision. They needed to reduce manufacturing costs while maintaining the familiar appearance of the Lincoln cent that Americans had carried in their pockets for generations. That decision forever changed the penny. During 1982, the United States Mint introduced a completely different metal composition. Earlier pennies were made primarily of copper, giving them a substantial weight and a distinctive feel in the hand. The new pennies, however, were made with a zinc core covered by a thin layer of pure copper. Although they looked almost identical, their internal composition was dramatically different. This created one of the most interesting years in American coin collecting because both compositions were struck during the same calendar year. Collectors suddenly had two different versions of the same date. Some pennies weighed significantly more, while others were noticeably lighter. This single change produced an extraordinary number of collectible varieties that continued to attract attention from experts and beginners alike. The traditional bronze composition consisted of approximately 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin. These earlier 1982 pennies weigh approximately 3.11 grams. The newer copper-plated zinc version weighs approximately 2.5 grams. That difference may sound tiny, but for coin collectors it is incredibly important. A digital scale capable of measuring to 1/100th of a gram can instantly reveal which composition you have. Weight became one of the defining characteristics of the 1982 penny. Unlike many other collectible coins where identifying valuable varieties requires expensive equipment or advanced knowledge, anyone with an accurate scale can begin separating heavy bronze cents from lighter zinc cents. This simple measurement has encouraged countless people to search through old jars, bankrolls, inherited collections, and pocket change. Another remarkable aspect of the 1982 penny is that it was produced at multiple United States Mint facilities. Coins were struck in Philadelphia and Denver. Philadelphia coins generally have no mint mark, while Denver coins display a small D below the date. The mint mark serves as a symbol identifying where the coin was manufactured. Understanding this small letter is essential because different mint facilities produce different combinations of compositions and date styles. The coin itself carries one of the most recognizable designs in American history. On the obverse, the front side, appears the portrait of Abraham Lincoln. This historic design first appeared in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. It became the first regular circulating United States coin to feature the image of an actual historical figure. Before Lincoln appeared on the cent, American coins generally displayed symbolic figures such as liberty rather than portraits of real individuals. The designer responsible for Lincoln's portrait was Victor David Brenner. His initials, VDB, can be found in very small letters on modern Lincoln cents near the lower edge of the reverse design, although their placement has changed throughout different years. Brenner's portrait has become one of the longest-running coin designs in United States history, surviving generations of economic change, technological advancement, and cultural transformation. Around Lincoln's portrait appears the famous inscription, "In God We Trust," positioned along the upper edge of the coin. To the left is the word Liberty, while the date appears to the right. If the coin was struck in Denver, the small d mint mark appears beneath the date. Every element on the obverse reflects decades of American tradition and craftsmanship. Turning the coin over reveals the reverse design used from 1959 through 2008. This reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, one of America's most iconic monuments located in Washington, D.C. The memorial was designed by Frank Gasparo, who created an image so detailed that under magnification, Lincoln's statue can actually be seen sitting inside the memorial. This remarkable miniature detail demonstrates the incredible precision achieved by the engravers of the United States Mint. The inscriptions on the reverse include United States of America across the top, E pluribus unum above the memorial, and 1 cent prominently displayed below. Every letter, every architectural line, and every design element contributes to one of the most familiar coin reverses ever produced. The diameter of the 1982 cent measures approximately 19.05 millimeters. Its thickness is around 1.52 millimeters. While both bronze and zinc versions share identical dimensions, their different weights create a noticeably different feel when handled by experienced collectors. One fascinating fact about the bronze version is its distinctive ringing sound when gently tapped against another coin. Because of its higher copper content, it produces a sharper metallic tone compared to the zinc version, which often sounds duller. Although sound should never replace accurate weighing, experienced collectors sometimes use this characteristic as an additional clue. The year 1982 is especially famous because there were multiple major varieties created by combinations of metal composition, mint location, and date style. During production, the United States Mint also modified the size of the numerals used in the date. Some coins feature what collectors call a large date, while others display a small date. At first glance, the differences appear subtle, but careful observation reveals noticeable changes in the shapes of the numbers, particularly the 2, the 8, and the overall spacing. This means collectors are not simply looking for one 1982 penny. Instead, they are searching for several different varieties. Each combination has its own level of rarity and collector demand. Some are relatively common, while others are much more difficult to locate. Among these varieties, one has achieved legendary status within the hobby. A rare 1982D small date bronze cent is considered one of the great modern Lincoln cent discoveries. According to accepted mint records, Denver was expected to strike only zinc small date cents during that period. Yet a bronze example surfaced, creating one of the most exciting mysteries in modern American coin collecting. The existence of such a coin demonstrates that even in an era of advanced manufacturing, extraordinary mistakes can still occur. Collectors have spent years searching for additional examples, carefully weighing thousands upon thousands of 1982 Denver cents. Every newly discovered coin brings excitement because another rare example could still be hiding in an old collection or forgotten coin jar. Stories like these fuel the dream of collectors everywhere. People regularly examine inherited collections, estate sales, flea market purchases, and rolls from local banks hoping to discover a valuable variety that everyone else overlooked. Although the overwhelming majority of 1982 pennies are worth only a small premium over face value, the possibility of finding an exceptional rarity keeps the search alive. The condition of a coin plays an enormous role in determining its value. A penny that has circulated heavily for decades may display scratches, discoloration, worn lettering, flattened details, and damaged surfaces. Such coins generally remain inexpensive unless they belong to an extremely rare variety. On the other hand, coins preserved in mint state can command dramatically higher prices. A mint state coin retains its original luster, sharp details, and attractive surfaces. Professional grading services carefully examine every aspect of preservation, assigning numerical grades that range from 1 through 70. The closer a coin approaches a perfect grade of MS-70, the more desirable it becomes among collectors. Even tiny differences in preservation can significantly influence value. A coin graded MS-65 may sell for several times more than one graded MS-63, depending on the variety and market demand. This illustrates why careful handling is so important. Serious collectors avoid touching the surfaces with bare fingers because natural skin oils can permanently affect a coin's appearance. One important point to remember is that many exaggerated claims circulate online about ordinary 1982 pennies being worth millions of dollars. In reality, only exceptionally rare varieties, major mint errors, or extraordinary specimens have the potential to reach extremely high values at auction. Common circulated examples generally remain worth only face value or a modest premium. The often quoted figure of $120 million is not an established market price for a standard 1982 1-cent coin. Actual values depend on the specific variety, authenticity, condition, rarity, and current collector demand. The 1982 1-cent coin continues to attract attention because every detail matters. Two pennies may look nearly identical at first glance, yet one tiny difference in weight, composition, or date style can completely change how collectors view them. That is one of the reasons this coin has remained one of the most searched Lincoln cents in the modern collecting world. It reminds us that valuable discoveries are not always hidden inside treasure chests. Sometimes they are sitting quietly inside an old coffee can, a forgotten piggy bank, a family coin album, or even mixed in with ordinary pocket change. For many collectors, the first step is learning how to identify the coin correctly. Instead of immediately assuming a penny is valuable because it has the date 1982, experienced numismatists carefully inspect every feature. They begin by checking whether the coin has a mint mark. A coin without a mint mark was struck in Philadelphia, while a small D beneath the date indicates it was produced at the Denver Mint. This simple observation immediately narrows down which varieties the coin could possibly be. Next comes one of the most important tests, the weight. A precise digital scale capable of measuring to 1/100th of a gram is one of the best tools a collector can own. If the coin weighs approximately 3.11 grams, it is the earlier bronze composition. If it weighs around 2.50 grams, it is the later copper-plated zinc composition. This small difference tells an important story about the coin's history and how it was manufactured during one of the biggest transitions in United States mint production. After confirming the composition, collectors compare the date. The large date and small date varieties can be distinguished by carefully studying the shape of the numerals. The curves of the number 2, the appearance of the 8, and the alignment of the digits provide important clues. Although these differences may seem minor to beginners, experienced collectors can often identify them within seconds. Reference books and comparison photographs are commonly used to verify the variety before any conclusions are made. Collectors also inspect the surfaces under magnification. Small mint errors can make certain coins much more desirable. These include off-center strikes, doubled dies, die cracks, clipped planchets, broad strikes, and other production abnormalities. Most errors are relatively minor, but significant mint mistakes often attract considerable interest whenever they appear on the market. Another characteristic experts examine is the original mint luster. Freshly struck coins display a bright cartwheel effect that rotates across the surface when the coin is tilted under a light. This shimmering appearance gradually fades as a coin circulates through thousands of hands over many years. Original luster is highly valued because it indicates that a coin has experienced little or no circulation. Color is another factor that affects value. Lincoln cents are generally categorized as red, red-brown, or brown. A fully red coin retains nearly all of its original mint color and is usually the most desirable. Red-brown coins display a mixture of original red and darker brown toning. Brown coins have naturally aged over time and appear darker due to oxidation. Two coins with identical grades may have noticeably different values simply because one retains its original brilliant red appearance. Professional grading services have become an essential part of modern coin collecting. Organizations carefully authenticate coins, verify their variety, detect alterations, and assign an official numerical grade. Once encapsulated inside a secure holder, collectors and buyers have greater confidence in the coin's authenticity and condition. This confidence often results in stronger market prices compared to uncertified examples. The market for collectible coins constantly changes. Auction records rise and fall depending on collector demand, economic conditions, rarity, and the availability of exceptional examples. A coin that sells for a record price today may not necessarily achieve the same result years later. Likewise, a variety that receives increased attention from collectors can experience significant price growth over time. Because of these changing conditions, experienced collectors regularly monitor auction results rather than relying on outdated price guides. One fascinating aspect of coin collecting is that knowledge often becomes more valuable than luck. Anyone can discover an old penny, but recognizing its significance requires patience, research, and attention to detail. That is why successful collectors spend countless hours studying mint records, examining die varieties, reading reference books, and comparing certified examples. Every new piece of information improves their ability to identify hidden treasures. The 1982 Lincoln cent also represents an important moment in American manufacturing history. The decision to transition from bronze to copper-plated zinc reflected changing economic realities. Rising metal prices forced the United States Mint to innovate while maintaining the familiar appearance of the nation's smallest circulating coin. As a result, billions of Americans unknowingly carried two different metal compositions during the same year. This historical transition transformed an ordinary circulating coin into one of the most educational issues for beginning collectors. It teaches lessons about metallurgy, economics, manufacturing, design evolution, quality control, and the importance of careful observation. Few coins demonstrate so many aspects of numismatics within a single date. For families, searching through old coins can become an enjoyable activity shared across generations. Grandparents often pass collections to children and grandchildren, along with stories about where each coin came from. These collections preserve not only pieces of metal but also memories, history, and family traditions. A single penny may remind someone of a grandparent who patiently taught them how to sort coins at the kitchen table decades ago. The excitement of discovery never disappears. Every unopened bankroll, every inherited collection, and every forgotten coin jar carries the possibility, however small, of revealing something unusual. While truly rare coins remain exceptionally uncommon, that possibility continues to inspire collectors around the world to keep searching. At the same time, it is important to separate verified facts from internet myths. You may encounter dramatic headlines claiming that every 1982 penny is worth enormous sums of money. In reality, the vast majority are ordinary circulating coins. Only specific rare varieties, exceptional mint errors, or coins preserved in extraordinary condition command significant premiums. Research, authentication, and accurate identification are always more reliable than sensational claims. Some online videos mention figures such as $120 million for a 1982 1-cent coin. There is no verified public sale of a standard 1982 Lincoln cent at that price. Extraordinary values discussed online are often hypothetical, exaggerated, or based on misinformation. Real market value depends on the exact variety, condition, rarity, certification, and what a willing buyer is prepared to pay at a given time. And perhaps that is the greatest lesson hidden inside this tiny coin. Its true value is not measured only in dollars. It represents American history, innovation, craftsmanship, and the excitement of discovery. It reminds us that even the smallest object can have an incredible story waiting to be uncovered. A single cent has witnessed decades of commerce, passed through countless hands, traveled across the country, and survived long enough to become part of a collector's journey. So before you spend another penny without looking at it, take a closer glance. Check the date. Look for the mint mark. Weigh the coin carefully. Study the design. Compare the varieties. You may simply confirm that it is an ordinary cent, or you might uncover a fascinating piece of numismatic history that has been hiding in plain sight for decades. Every great collection begins with a single coin. Every expert started as a beginner. And every remarkable discovery began with someone deciding to take one more careful look. Perhaps the next incredible story in the world of coin collecting is already resting quietly in your pocket, waiting for you to notice it.